Hello, hello, hello everybody. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video we will be doing a Shop My Stash. It is number 8, I believe. Now this is a week late. There's my Poochie. This is the puppy, guys. This is the puppy. He is massive. Anyways, so I have decided that I've been grabbing way too many palettes and I'm just not getting enough use out of them. So I have decided that this past Shop My Stash, I was going to go a week longer just so I could truly get use out of the palettes. But for now on, I will be grabbing less palettes to use because it just makes sense. The amount that I was grabbing, I was only able to use the palettes once or twice. And that's just not enough to get acquainted with the palette, especially with how many I have. So if you like Shop My Stashes, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe before you leave because, like, join the chaos, okay? Just join it. All right, guys. So right here, this is the Wet n Wild Impossible Primer. This was in my Shop My Stash. This is empty, guys. I finished it up. It is completely empty. I loved this stuff. I probably will be repurchasing it once I do complete some more, once I pan some more primers. So this past 3 weeks, I had 5 palettes. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it just, you're talking 5 days if that's one per palette, you know? So it just wasn't enough. Either way, my last 2 weeks, I had the Juvia's Plays Nubian 3 Coral palette, which, you know what? I wanted this palette for so long. And now I'm like, yeah, I'm just not really fond of it. I'm really not. So this might end up getting decluttered, which make sure you subscribe, guys, because my my declutter for the end of the year, it is coming up, and I really am going to do like a cutthroat declutter. So anyways, that's going to go back. This stunning palette right here, the LA Girl in Downplay, this is a stunning palette. These shimmers, they're like high-end. And then we had the Kaleidos Club Nebula palette with Angie. Again, this is what dreams are made out of, guys. I love this palette. I do not want to put this one back, but of course, you know, got to get around to all the other palettes. Alter Ego Artemis palette, which looks like this. Lots of grunginess. Perfect for this time of year. Just perfect. I did have a lot of problems with some of these, like, cream shadows. So, I don't know. But the shimmers are great. The mattes are great. It's just some of the cream ones, you know, not the greatest. We got, for primer, the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. Again, I did finish up the Wet n Wild one. Makeup Forever Ultra HD. I have the shade Y225. And then the Urban Decay, this thing has like a tremendously long name. Stay Naked Hydromaniac Tinted Moisturizer. I have the shade 30 Light, the NYX Bear With Me Concealer Serum, which is amazing. I have the shade Vanilla, and then this Found Beauty Perfecting Concealer with Cocoa Butter. I have the shade, well, UOB, U0B maybe. Let's see if that, Light, 120 Light. I have the shade 120 Light, guys. Oh my gosh. I thought I decluttered this. Like, the more I think about it, I'm pretty sure I decluttered this. Either way, those are going to go back. And then we have this horrific disaster of a mess of products. All right, we have 2 of the blushes. The Sephora collection. This is Shame on You. It's a super, super cute baby pink. It looks like this. It is just a super, super beautiful everyday shade. And then we have this one from ColourPop. It is Tearing Up My Heart. It is a very beautiful neutral blush. I do wear this one quite a bit. 2 cream blushes from ColourPop. This one is Picnic Time. And then this one is Cottage Life. I know it looks disgusting, but this one is my favorite between the 2. And then I have this disgusting looking thing. This is the Pure 4-in-1 Mineral Powder. I have the shade Light. I did repress mine because it was just all over the sides and stuff. And now it's not really picking up a lot of product. So I might try it again. because I think, yeah, something just did not go right. But as you see, there's not much product left. So I am going to try to keep this in rotation just to use it up. I also have the Revolution Translucent Powder. This I've had forever. And as you see, like, no matter how much you use, it doesn't seem to go anywhere. And again, I am so sorry this is going up super late. So I will only have the next couple products for about a week and a half. So we are going to not pick as many as we normally do. I had to get a new ring light. I had to go to the dentist. There's just been a lot going on. Anyways, this is the Makeup by Mario bronzer in light medium. This is a beautiful, super soft, blends into your skin so effortlessly. I love this bronzer. As you see, there is quite a bit of a dip in it. And then we have the Patrick Ta bronzer duo in She's Statuesque, I believe. The cream, yes, there is a hair in mine. It looks absolutely foul. And then it seems like the powder is kind of getting a little bit of a hard pan. I don't know. Either way, this is a beautiful duo. I do want the medium one. I know I say that every single time. Eventually, I'll get it. I have this massive, beautiful highlight. I love the component, but it is super bulky. It's the About Face Light Lock Highlight Fluid in Fight or Flight. And then I also have this highlight from the YC collection. It is in the shade Coin. It's a super beautiful, like, golden highlight. Again, I'm going to be going through all my collection yet again, and I have a really, excuse me, I have a feeling that a lot is going to go this time around. I'm just tired of holding on to things that just make sure you guys subscribe if you guys like declutters, because yeah, it's going to be a cutthroat kind of declutter. Moving on to this disaster, and also, heads up, I did order the Glamlight Scooby-Doo palettes. They were beautiful color stories. I felt like I truly would get some serious use out of them. So I ordered both of them. So there will be a review up for those. Also, let me know if you still want a review on the Hocus Pocus 2 collection, because I have it. I thought it would be too late to do one. So just let me know down in the comments. Okay, we have the Essence Double Trouble mascara, which I love. We have the Huda Beauty Demi Matte in She-EO. This is a beautiful shade. I actually might keep this one in. I love the formula of this. A ColourPop Lippy in Goldie. We have a Milani lip liner here in, let me see, what shade is this? Saucy Toffee. We have the Essence lipstick. If you guys can get these where you're at, absolutely. These are beautiful. This is Nude 03 Bold. This stuff is definitely going to stay in here. It's usually, you know, my same old. The e.l.f. exfoliating, the Anastasia Beverly Hills eye primer, which that's almost gone. My regular stiff, my liquid eyeliners that are in use right now. Those kind of things. I have the Wet n Wild lip liner here in Gone Burgundy. A Maybelline Ultra Matte in, this is in the shade More Taupe. We have a MAC lipstick, which I love the Powder Kiss formula. It is my favorite. This is in the shade Devoted to Chili. This is a beautiful, beautiful lipstick. I love the formula. Absolutely love the shade. And then we have the Kylie lip liner that is getting quite a bit of use out of it, but I don't know the shade because it's like not on here. So that is it for the last 2 weeks of products. And now let's jump into the next 2 weeks of goodies. Again, we're not going to have them for very long, so I don't want to go overboard. These two palettes I've been thinking about quite a bit, so I'm going to go ahead and just grab 2 palettes for the remainder of this time until, next Friday. The Subculture by Anastasia Beverly Hills and Milk Cosmetics Gemini. I think right now is like the perfect time for this palette. I'm really wanting to play with these kind of tones and shades. The packaging on both of these are just beautiful. You get the like felt likes from Anastasia, and then the Gemini packaging. Like, look how stunning. I do have the newer edition of it, but I mean the tones of the, look how beautiful. Oh, It's so grungy and just, oh, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So these are going to be the 2 palettes that I play with. I also have this Lime Crime Wet Cherry palette that I think I'm going to go ahead and pull into rotation as well. It is all shimmers, and I think this honestly will go pretty well with the Subculture and the Gemini palette. I mean, it's just, they're pretty. They're very pretty. Here are some not so good swatches of those. But again, they're just super shimmery, sparkly. And again, they're from Lime Crime, which I haven't really tried anything by that brand. So we're going to go ahead and just pull this in and use them. Sorry for my daughter screaming in the background. She's a little crazy today. We did wake up ultra early, so I was determined to get this video up today. So, okay. So primers. Okay, I know for a fact, I know this isn't a primer. I do want to use this. This was not in my haul because it came in like its own separate package, but I ordered the Revolution. Let me see. Fast Base Stick Foundation in F4. This is a beautiful foundation. It was supposed to be in my last haul, but it did come in too late. But I have used it. Gorgeous. I definitely want to pull this in. So I want kind of like a blurring foundation to use this. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and go with the Tatcha, the Silk Canvas. This is blurring. It's kind of hydrating. It's just all around good for everything. So I'm going to go ahead and just pull in this for foundation, this for primer, and then we need a concealer. We're going to go super easy this time around, guys. Super easy. Let me see here. I don't even know. Because concealers I always have a problem with, and I don't really know why. I always have a problem figuring out which ones I want to use. You know what? Let's just go for the Revolution. Put them together. This is Revolution Conceal and Define, and I have the shade C4. The doe foot on this is pretty large, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it's pretty large, and if I remember correctly, I really do enjoy this. So we're going to pull this guy in as well. But honestly, I think that's just going to be it for this drawer. I cannot seem to find my e.l.f. concealer. The one I had, I think like 2 Shop My Stashes ago. It was a brand new concealer, and I cannot find it anywhere. Side note, I'm kind of holding this drawer so it doesn't completely fall out. But I think we're just going to go ahead and go for maybe 1 each, maybe 2 blushes. Yeah. I think that's what we're going to do. We're just going to make this super, super easy. No complex stuff today. Yeah. We're going to stick with Revolution, I guess. This is the Ultra Cream Bronzer in the shade Light. This is pretty deep for light. I'll go ahead and do a swatch of it. I mean, but it blends out easy, and I think it's going to look so amazing with those other base products. And then moving on to blush. I like really, whoa, see? I'm glad I have it. Oh my gosh, that could have been so bad. But I think I'm going to go ahead and grab this one. I know these are a lot of my newer products, but this is the MAC, what is this? Blush Please Glow Play Blush. This is a beautiful shade, and I'll go ahead and swatch this one. I'll go ahead and swatch them all together at the end. That way you can see them. Okay. And then for... See, I haven't even been moving nothing around. Look at me. See, I really want to pull another blush. I do. It's like just habit. I want to pull another one. I kind of want to pull like a deeper one. These are all mixed because this is a bronzer. Okay. Oh, you know what? Well, that's a bronzer too. See, now, this is where I'm getting tricky with myself. I know I want another one. I know I'm not going to only be able to use one blush. It's going to drive me insane. You know what? Let's use this. The Juvia's Place Blushed Volume 2. Yes, there was a mess. As you see, there was a huge mess with this one. But this shade in particular, this is the one that I really want to use. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this. And then for highlight, I want something, I want something kind of soft, honestly. And do you hear my daughter? Oh my goodness. This is by MOTD. Let me see here. That's pretty. Yeah, we'll go for this one. MOTD, something magical. So we're going to grab that one. These right here are swatches of the Juvia's Place blushes. This is definitely one that I believe needs built up. It's right here. But the formula is so unique to me. It almost, I don't know, it almost feels like Play-Doh. Like it's just so different. But it's a beautiful blush. And this bronzer by Revolution, it is very balmy. You can see like the glowiness, but it's not glowy on the skin. It does have, I don't know, it's just very skin-like. And there, I guess it does kind of have a little bit of a glow to it. But it's right there. But when you blend it out, obviously this is a heavy swatch. It doesn't look like that on your face. But that's going to be it for this drawer. So we're going to go ahead and move up to lips and mascara. I'm going to be using this beautiful Bobbi Brown lipstick in the shade Crushed. This is a swatch of it right here. I think this is definitely going to go with any eyeshadow look that I choose, especially out of those two palettes. So I completely forgot to grab powder, so I'm grabbing my staple loose powder. This is the Maybelline Fit Me in 05 Fair. I love this for under the eyes. I love it for setting my whole face. I do have the Pure 4-in-1 powder in light to set the rest of my face, but this is mainly going to go for underneath my eyes. Spoiler alert, this is going to be in my next haul. The Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lipstick. Got the full size finally. Of course, with her stunning packaging. And here is a swatch. In turn, I'm definitely grabbing this Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Medium Lip Liner. I am also grabbing for the Essence Lash Princess, of course, my tried and true, and then Precisely my brow in the shade 3.5 by Benefit. But guys, this is going to be it for today. Again, super short, super simple. Make sure you subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.